Hello, my Sunny Bays. Welcome back. I'm so glad you could make it. This is going to be such an exciting discussion for me because I love talking about luxury products, especially when it comes to handbags and jewelry. These are all of my current standout products that I have in my 2025 wish list. If you're new here, hello, my name is Amy. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you like the vibes here, I would love for you to subscribe and join our little sunny side of the internet. I'm trying to reach 25,000 subscribers in the year 2025. I know it's kind of an aspirational goal, but if you could help me out, I would sincerely appreciate it. And if you're already supporting me, thank you so much. Without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. I actually have my computer in front of me with my photo album open. It's called Wishlist. And the way that I like to document or keep track of my wishlist items is actually to take screenshots of the item and then store it in my wish list photo album on my phone. Right now I'm pulling it up on my computer because I have my photos on my computer as well. So that's kind of what I like to do to track them, to refer back to them, see if I want to purchase them. And once I purchase them, I, obviously take the photo off of the album. Same goes for situations where I end up not wanting it anymore, then I will kick it off the album as well. If you're familiar with my channel already, you obviously know that there are going to be a ton of handbags on here, but to kind of switch it up a little bit, let's start off with a really strong one. This is so expensive. I just want to preface that this is one of those wishlist items that I know is not going to happen for a couple of years, maybe even like 5 years plus down the road. Maybe I'll be able to afford this, but it's all for fun, right? I have it on here because I do love the item so much. Eventually in my life, I would love to own it, but I just wanted to let you guys know that because the sticker shock is real. It was real for me. It is by Cartier and it's their gorgeous Panthier. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. It's one of those mini bracelet watches. This entire watch band is made out of solid gold, which is the reason why the price tag on this is 21,000 buckaroos. By the time that I'm filming this video, the price might have also gone up because I took this screenshot back in 2024. So I'm actually not exactly sure how much it costs anymore, but it might be more because inflation is real. I think the reason why this landed on my wish list is because first off, I don't have any luxury watches. Charlie, my husband, is the one who is very into watches, and he really wants the medium Santos watch that's for men from Cartier. And when we were there in the boutique, we just decided to, for funsies, try on a bunch of stuff. And this was one of the watches that I tried on for myself. And let me tell you, the way that it stole my heart. It's so painful though to look at the cost of this because that is insane. I mean, you can buy like so many handbags with that money. You can buy a car with that money. So like I said, this is definitely not a goal of mine by any means this year, next year, the following year. But maybe when the time is right, eventually in the future, at some point in my life, maybe this will happen. I don't know. We'll see, right? To be honest with you, it is really difficult for me to justify this price. I mean, at any time of my life, even in the future, because I don't wear a watch that often, but I feel like this is going to be one of those like heirloom pieces that I can pass on to my children. If I have children, that's a topic for a different day. But yeah, anyway, I talked way too much about this watch. Let's move on to the next thing. Let's go into our favorite topic of handbags. Oh my gosh, I want to buy this bag so bad, you guys. This is by Prada. And I actually posted this on the community tab and asked you guys what you thought of it. For me personally, I am this close to purchasing this bag. It is the most scrumptious, delicious, rich brown color. I also have been really obsessing over the suede brown bag trend these days. Okay, hold on. Let me backtrack. I say trend, but I feel like brown suede is never going to be a fleeting trend by any means. I think this is going to be here for a while. And if it's not trendy anymore, I'm still gonna love and enjoy it because the style is just very classic in my eyes. I mean, let's be real, suede bags have been around for forever, and it's just in the spotlight right now. It's having a moment, but I think this is going to be an everlasting type of style. I really love the little buckles around the bag. It kind of makes it look like a belt. I love the silhouette of this as well. In terms of handbag preferences, you already know that I love my west-east, east-west orientation style of bags. I think it's super flattering, especially if you're on the more petite, shorter side. I love the fact that this is a shoulder bag and the capacity actually looks really good. And let's talk about the price tag. I feel like this is actually very reasonable for a designer luxury handbag. I mean, relatively speaking, right? I think we all have our own opinions about whether or not designer bags are worth it, all of that stuff, but just in comparison to all the other brands out there, I think that this price is pretty decent for a bag of this caliber, just by the sheer look of it. I haven't touched it, I haven't experienced it myself or anything like that, so I can't say for sure, but I have seen other people wear it, and they look so good. Let's move on to another bag, and this one is by Gucci, and let me tell you, I never thought that this would end up on my wish list. I'm being super frank and transparent right now. I never liked this style until recently. And it is the Jackie. I know that this has like a cult following. So many people love this bag because it is very Gucci. It is one of their very classic handbag styles that they carry. This one in particular is called the Jackie 1961 small shoulder bag. I think the reason why it initially caught my eye is because of this color and the texture of the bag. It just looks so nice. It looks really flexible and comfortable to wear. You can see how I've been having a shoulder bag kind of kick lately, but this one also comes with a crossbody bag. Or I'm sorry, crossbody strap. I'm a fan of the light gold hardware. I love the little details with the hardware in the front. To me, this looks like the perfect daily bag where I can really wear this with any outfit because of the neutral color, but also for its functionality and practicality. For a bag classified as a small size, it does look like it has decent capacity. I really love it. I don't know what has come over me in regards to my preference for this style, but I am liking the Jackie more and more the more that I look at it. I think at first I thought this style looked a little too mature and grown up for my style personally, but I don't know, I'm definitely changing my mind about that. Let's move on to the Fendi Peekaboo Soft Medium. And if you watched my hot takes or my video on new releases from popular luxury brands, you would have seen that I featured this bag and I gave a hint that this is probably going to end up on my wish list, and indeed it has. I am obsessed with the Fendi Peekaboo styles in general. I love every single one of them. I actually own the small version of one. The Peekaboo Soft line is relatively new, and as soon as I saw it, I knew that she would land a place in my heart. Honestly, I love every single neutral color that this bag comes in, but I just chose the black one to represent this bag in my wish list. If I did end up purchasing this in the future, it probably would be the black color because currently I do not have a medium to large sized bag that is in leather and that's black in my collection. Like I said, I own the original small Peekaboo and I love and adore that bag so much, even to this day. And I bought it maybe 1 or 2 years ago. And the fact that it was an impulse buy that I don't regret, that says a lot. I know that I'm gonna love this bag if I do get it. I think it is stunning and the size is perfect whenever I want to carry all of my essentials and a little more, especially when I want to take my vlogging camera with me. I can definitely fit that in there. My Kindle, probably a tablet could also fit in there. I haven't actually looked at this in person yet. I would love to, but we do not have a nearby Fendi boutique, so I'm gonna have to make it a mission to look at this in person. I just love it so much. The leather looks so supple, buttery soft, and the little slouch in the front is just a chef's kiss. Let's switch it up a little bit again. This is a clothing piece. This is the Totem embroidered scarf jacket in dark gray melange. To be honest, I love all the colors that this comes in, but I think the gray melange is the best fit in my wardrobe, but look at this beauty. I'm not a huge contrast stitching person in general, especially when it comes to clothing and bags, but This, they did it so well. They did it right where it doesn't look messy and it looks very sophisticated. This landed on my wish list because I actually watched a video from another YouTuber and she was wearing this and said that this was one of her best splurges. I couldn't agree more because this is such a beautiful jacket. I would also be able to wear this in so many different occasions because it looks formal and sophisticated enough while also having that casualness from the contrast stitching and the material itself. It has an attached scarf, which I thought that I wouldn't like, but the more that I look at it, it's just part of the jacket. So I think it actually adds more to it than subtracts from it. I love the relaxed slouchy shoulders and the pockets. This is just 10 out of 10. I will say, I have seen so many dupes of this, so if I don't end up getting this one by Totem, I could always grab the dupe. I know that Quince has one and it looks so dead on. Quince is one of my favorite brands. I have so many of their pieces and it's not just because I have collaborated with them in the past, but I genuinely, truly love all the clothing that I have from them and I wear them so often. So I might, the next time I have a chance to work with them, I might grab this jacket that they have like of, you know, the similar styles so that I can try out the style without breaking the bank at Totem. Let's go back to Prada because I feel like Prada has been really killing it with some of their new releases these days. And this, oh my gosh, spoke to me when I saw the color. Look how beautiful this shade of green is. It's called the medium leather top handle bag with padlock, and I love the padlock detail on it. I think it just makes it a little bit more elevated and nuanced. It has a little bit of texture. I also featured this in my new releases video, and I told you guys how much I love this color. I would love to own a bag of this color one day, and Prada just killed it. This also showcases that east-west orientation of a bag style, has the gold hardware. You can hold this as a top handle, but I think you can also put it over your shoulders. I'm actually not 100% certain if this comes with a crossbody strap, but I think it does. This bag in this particular color is definitely going to be a statement bag that I would love to add to my wardrobe. I personally think that it would go with a lot of my neutral outfits because that's literally all I wear. Actually, let me give myself a little bit of credit because I have injected a lot of color these past few months. So this is not what I wear all the time, but majority of my outfits are pretty neutral and something like this would make it a lot more interesting. Let's move on to another jewelry piece, and this brand has been popping off on Instagram and just everywhere in general. I have seen so many people on YouTube wear this and they just look so gorgeous. Oh, I love it so much. It's by the brand Spinelli Kilcullen. Spinelli Kilcullen. I think I said that correct this time. The ring that I have my eyes on is called the Gemini SG Vulcan. And it's an expensive ring, $4,200. That's expensive. However, she does look expensive. Like, just look at her. She looks absolutely stunning. I feel like she's a showstopper. I'm a huge ring girly. Rings are my, I think, hands down favorite type of accessory. I really love to play around with different styles. I love stacking, trying them on different fingers. I think if I had this ring, it would really elevate my ring game. The amount of detail that is in this single ring, it's just amazing. It's such an innovative and cool idea to make a ring like this where there's just so many different layers to it, has the mixed metals, a little bit of diamond in the middle. I think this is so unique. I think if I were to get this, I would probably have it sized to fit my middle finger or my pointer finger because I usually have this ring on from David Yurman on my ring finger, and that's like kind of my daily jewelry for my right hand at least. Oh, this one is another one by Spinelli Kilcullen that I really liked, and it's called the Aries SG Pave. To be honest with you, the name really got me because I'm an Aries and this is literally called an Aries ring. I do think I like the other one better because I'm more of a gold girly and this Aries one has more silver in it, but I still really love the look of this one as well. Let's move on to another handbag that I have my mind on, and it's by Mulberry, and I don't own anything by Mulberry yet. I really want to try out their brand for multiple reasons. I think their styles are really nice and timeless. I heard the leather quality is superb. Right now on my wish list, I have the Lana wallet on strap in this beautiful eggshell high gloss leather. Gold hardware, obviously a must for me. I think this bag would be perfect for travel and when I need a smaller bag for evenings out, especially because the pricing isn't as bad as some other luxury brands. I think this would be perfect for me to carry without being too scared of the white leather. Especially when I travel, I like to bring with me smaller bags because they take up less space in my luggage. This style and color of the bag is perfect for that purpose. If you like the style of this, there are tons of other colors that it comes in as well. They have this beautiful emerald green that I looked at as well, but I think for the purpose that I have in mind, the white would work better. It just goes with all the different outfits, you know? Last but not least, let's talk about one final bag on my wish list, and it is by Gucci, so returning back to her. This one is definitely not seasonally appropriate right now, at least for my preferences, but this would be perfect for spring and summer and maybe even fall. It's called the Blondie Small Top Handle bag, and I love the look of this. I love the mixed materials. The top handle is so stinking cute, and it has a crossbody strap as well. Looks super versatile. The capacity, even if it's a small bag, looks pretty decent. The gold hardware and the stitching look beautiful. The design looks beautifully simple, but it does have that logo in the front, so if you don't like loud pieces, maybe this one is not for you. But for me, I feel like if you don't know this Gucci symbol, like you wouldn't know that it's Gucci. I personally think it's subdued enough, especially because it ties in with the rest of the, like the parameter of the bag with the same brown leather, and I think it looks gorgeous. The canvas part of this bag really brings in the casualness, and I think this would be really, really cute to carry around in the warmer months. And that is everything. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Before we part ways, if you need something else to watch, definitely go ahead and check out my previous video right here. I would love for you to stick around a little longer. Please like if you haven't already, subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will talk to you in the comments. Bye.